when South Africa and the West Indies take the field at 2 p.m. on Thursday, May 23 at Sabina Park. It would have been 10,752 hours since the last international cricket match was played at the venue. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm happy that you are here. This morning is really about just the playing 11 for the match between West Indies and South Africa starting on Thursday. You are welcome to put your playing 11 in the live chat. I'm very interested and looking forward to seeing your playing 11. Now, when looking at the squad that was selected, there are 8 members of that squad that are on the World Cup team. And I believe that all 8 will play. Why then would you select them for the World Cup squad and then play players over them who were not selected for the World Cup squad? I do not understand the logics of that. Therefore, these 8 players will play in that first match on Thursday. When you look at those 8 players, there are 6 bowlers: Shepherd, Moti, Joseph, Hussein, Older, and Chase. Only 2 out-and-out batsmen in that 8 players. Therefore, the other 3 players, you would be looking to get batsmen. I do not see any reason to add another bowler to this already 8 players who there are 6 bowlers there. So clearly, Ford, Walsh, and Obed McCoy will not be playing in the match come Thursday. Therefore, it leaves these 4 to pick 3 from: Allen, Athanaze, Fletcher, and Mayers. Now, the first thing I considered is, who is the finisher among these 4? That's the first thing I consider. Who is the finisher? And then I also go back to Nepal and said to myself, who were the best performing players in Nepal? So who is the finisher? Who was the best performing player in Nepal? And who is the most likely person to be named in the reserve in this for the World Cup? Who is the most likely person? So those were the 3 things that occupy my mind when I decided to pick the 3 players from this 4 to go with the 8 who were already a part of the World Cup squad. So 1, who is the finisher? Because when you look at these 8 players that have been selected already, only 1 genuine finisher is in that 8, and it's Romario Shepherd. So who is the finisher among these 4? Or who do we perceive to be a finisher among these 4? Then the next question I ask myself, who were the best performers in Nepal? And the third question I ask myself, which of these 4 is likely to be named as a reserve for the World Cup? So in the end, in batting order, this is the 11 that I come up with. King and Charles to open, Myers to bat at 3, Chase at 4, Fletcher 5, Allen at 6. 6 or 7. Anyway, Allen, Shepherd, and Older, either one of them can bat 6, 7, or 8. So you'll mix it up there. And then it goes down to Hussein, who I think will be at 9. And then Joseph and Moti, that's Shamar Joseph and Gudakesh Moti, will bat at 10 and 11. So that is my playing 11 for this match. Now I played this interview yesterday from Brandon King in its entirety. But I want you to listen to this particular 15-second clip. Here goes Brandon King. I don't know if you heard that, so let me try again. I didn't hear it myself, so I want to try again. I don't know if you hear it, so I'm going to try again and see if I hear it.
We're not here as yet, but I think the communication has been clear with the whole group. We know how we want to play, and the guys that are here, we're looking to implement that in this series and see how it goes, and hopefully it's good preparation for us.
I want especially the first part, and that is why I'm going to play this clip again. Listen to the first part.
For the World Cup now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you say, I feel the guys are not here as yet, but I think the communication has been clear with the whole group. We know how we want to play, and the guys that are here, we're looking to implement that in this series and see how it goes. And hopefully it's good preparation for us.
I understand that some of the guys are not here as yet. They are playing in the IPL. But there are some of the guys who should have been here. And I think that those guys do not respect us as West Indies fans, and more so, they do not respect the support of the Jamaican public. For why else would they not have been here? Because players could have been here. Mark you, I'm not saying this to say that we should not go out and support the match on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. We should. And I've put a link in the video description for anyone who wants ticket, or even in the live chat. I pin it at the top of the live chat so you can click on those links and buy tickets online where you will get a 20% discount. And I am encouraging everyone in Jamaica to go out and watch the match and support our team, the West Indies cricket team. But clearly, Nicholas Pooran and Shea Hope do not respect the people of the Caribbean, and more so, they do not respect us Jamaican. They don't. Now, Shea Hope played for the Delhi Capitals last week, Tuesday, the 14th of May. His excuse for not being here? Rest. He needs rest. Nicholas Pooran playing Friday for the Lucknow Super Giants versus the Mumbai Indians. Kyle Myers was there. Romario Shepherd played in that match also on Friday. So Romario Shepherd played in that match on Friday, yet still he doesn't need any rest. He can turn up and play because he respects us. He respects us as West Indies supporters. He respects us as Jamaican. And that's why Romario Shepherd, although he played on Friday, he has turned up in Jamaica to represent the West Indies, because we are emotionally attached to the West Indies. We don't get paid. We don't get paid to support the West Indies. It is because we are emotionally attached why we pay to watch these players playing something that they love and is getting paid for it. But they don't respect us. They do not respect our feelings. They do not respect our emotion. That is why Shea Hope and Nicholas Pooran refuse to come to Jamaica to play the match. Talking about resting. Romario Shepherd bowled and bat on Friday in the same match that Pooran played in. Shea Hope played his last match on Tuesday, and we are preparing for a World Cup. Why are they not here? They have scant regard for us. If they respect us any at all, they would have been here. Those are my views. But however, that being said, I encourage everyone to go out and support our team. For after all, it will be our team. Some of these guys who played for the West Indies, they don't watch the West Indies play. No, they don't. It is we, the fans, who are emotionally attached, always watching the team play. The players are just passing through a revolving door. So don't let the disrespect stop you from go out and support your team. It is our team. So please, I'm encouraging you to turn up at Savannah Park. The links for the tickets are in the video description. I really appreciate your company this morning. Thank you for being here. Let me look at some of the squads they'll play in 11 that have been selected. Good morning, the champion. Good squad. Christopher Bristol is saying, Mr. Casanova is saying that Charles and Fletcher were the best batsmen against Nepal. And Sherwin is saying, Sherwin, I hope you're okay too. You're quite stable. Really glad to see you, Sherwin. Always a pleasure. Good morning. I'm not looking to bash a Jamaican player. What have Fabian Allen done in the past 2 years to be in the 15? Now, to be fair, Sherwin, I can understand your position. I do. I understand your position. I I'm happy for Fabian Allen. I was happy to see that he was selected for Nepal. I'm also happy to see that he's in this squad. I'm very happy. I, though, would ask the same question that you would have asked. I don't think that Fabian Allen would have been in my squad. So that's a fair comment. That's a fair comment, Sherwin. And it appears that you're not on anything this morning. So I'm very happy to see that you are here. But while I'm happy for Fabian to be selected in the team, and I was happy to see him in Nepal also, that is a fair question that I think that if we should do a poll, and I'll probably do a poll on it after the show to ask, do you in favor of Fabian in the 15? It will be very interesting to see the result. I don't think, though, that I would have picked him in my 15. Now, why was Joshua Bishop not selected ahead of Fabian Allen? I don't see nowhere where Joshua Bishop getting into the squad. Maybe Teddy Bishop, who went to Australia in the ODI squad, maybe that would have been a better alternative. But there's no way Joshua Bishop can be justifiably be selected to the squad. You already have Hussein. You already have Budakesh Moti. Greetings, Atina. Welcome to the show. This new generation of West Indies players are different. They play little T20 and won't rest. They don't even play test cricket, talking about they need rest. You know, Mr. Casanova, how often we see Puran playing in one tournament today, and 2 days later, he's on the other side of the globe playing in another tournament. How often have we seen that? So why, when it comes to West Indies cricket, is this talk of rest? I don't see it. I see that they don't respect us, the fans. They don't. That's my opinion on it. So 007 is saying, King Charles, Chase, Atanas, Allen, Shepherd, Ola Hussein, Joseph, McCoy, and Moti. Why would you include McCoy in your team 007? Why? I would like to understand the logics behind you including McCoy in your team. Let Moti, Hussein, Joseph, Older, Shepherd, Allen. Why would you do that? Why would you include McCoy in your team when we already have 6 bowlers? You have named Chase in your team. You have named Shepherd, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Allen can bowl a little. And McCoy, why? I'm trying to understand the logics of you including McCoy in your team. Do you just include him because he's from your country? Well, let me tell you, 007, I support Cricket West. I support the West Indies team. I do not support the Jamaican team, the Jamaican players on the West Indies team. I do not support the Barbadian players on the West Indies team. I support the players who are selected for the West Indies team. When the West Indies team is selected, I do not see country. I see one unifying team, and that is what I support, the West Indies team. And so please tell me, 007, justify the selection of McCoy in this playing 11 when you already have 6 bowlers chosen for the World Cup who needs the practice, as Brandon Kick said. Michael Douglas is saying that fans are going to try and rebut your points by saying Puran played all the matches compared to Shepherd and Myers. But English players will play for England after playing most of the matches. And I think England have a match today, Michael Douglas. England do have a matches today. And apart from the point that you are making, which is a very good point, is a very good point. If there was another T20 tournament, if it was a CPL and the TTKR playing tonight, do you think that Puran would not turn out? Do you think that if the Guyana Amazon Warriors were playing tonight, not Thursday, I'm not waiting until Thursday, I'm talking about tonight, do you think that Sheo would not turn out? That is the question. They would have turned out, but they're scant regards. They should definitely play. Rutherford should have also asked KKR to leave. Well, I got your point, and I respect everyone's point. Would I have done that? I am not sure. I've not given it any thought, but definitely you have given it some thought process. I am picking McCoy based on experience for the fact that he's my reserve player should a bowler get injured. well, he may well be a reserve player, but why would you pick him in a team that already have 6 bowlers? 6 bowlers. And if you add Allen to that, it's 7 bowlers. So why would you pick him? That's what I can't understand. Because for me, to have a 7th bowler, you are just picking him for picking him's sake. But he will serve no useful purpose. What he will do is to prevent the bowlers who are already in the World Cup squad for getting much needed match practice. That's what will happen 007. So I cannot see picking a 7th bowler. And I cannot see not picking any of these lads who are going to the World Cup. After all, they are your best 15 according to the selections. I'm sure when it's saying, if my fingers touch the wrong letter on my phone, I have poor eyesight. Sometimes I can't see. I am currently suffering from, so I can't do anything but natural, no salt, alcohol, or drugs. Okay, Sherwin, I really want you to take care of yourself. I really want you to do the right thing and don't feel pressured. Feel relaxed and know that this is just banter. It is just banter, and it's good banter. It is not an attack. And 007 will tell you it's not an attack. It's just good banter. So feel relaxed, Sherwin, and know that we appreciate you being here. You are fans. We all love you. So just feel relaxed and do your thing. We always welcome your participation. So if I was country biased, Walsh Jr. would have played in my 11. All right, 007, good comeback. Good morning, Mr. Forum. Program as usual. Good morning, Keith Aaron. I'm glad that you are here. Keith Aaron, you may just see me in Trinidad for the World Cup, and I will give you a link up, man. I should be in Trinidad for the World Cup, especially the West Indies match. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I said, if you are in Jamaica, please go out and watch the match. I will be there.